Alright, so I'm working here on the 2008 Saturn Sky. I'm going to take out the suspension. I'm going to put springs on it just to try to lower it 1.6 inches. I'm using just the springs that I'm going to be changing on. So this is my first time doing it. I was looking online, I couldn't find anything. So I'm just going to have to figure it out myself. But just by looking at it, it seems like there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 bolts. I'm gonna go ahead and remove those, and I will keep you updated with what's going on. Alright, so this is the second part. For the top hat, you're gonna need a 15 millimeter wrench, and you're gonna go ahead and use it like this because it's very tight to get any sockets in here. So let me see if I can show you. Basically just gonna set it down here and start twisting. Okay, I already got the knot off, but just place it here and start twisting. I used a rubber mallet to release some of the pressure because I wasn't able to do it with just by hand. And then that's a 15. Down here you're gonna need a 13. Now you're gonna need another 13 down here at this other bolt to hold it while you're turning the top one. Same thing for the other one. They're both 13. The bottom nut, it's also a 13. Alright, I'll be back with more. Alright, so in order to get this out of the car, you have to remove this piece right here. This is attached to the end link, or the outer tie rod. You have and then we're talking about the back, okay? This is the back of the car. So you have to remove this in order to being able to get the whole shock out. Otherwise you won't be able to get off in any other way. To get this off, you're gonna need an open end socket, and it looks something like this. I bought this at Harbor Freight. It was like 20 bucks, but it's really comes in really handy because when you're trying to spin this top nut, this whole entire piece will start turning with it. So what I needed to do is I needed to hold this piece right here. So I used this is gonna be an 18-inch nut. It's gonna go right here, right there. And what you do is you're gonna set this on top of it like that, and then you're gonna use an 8 millimeter socket. You're gonna use this in between like this and here. So then you're gonna hold this top one, and then you're gonna turn the bottom one so this whole thing doesn't spin. Once you get that off, then you'll be able to get the whole tire shock assembly out. Stay tuned for more. Alright, so once you removed it, the next step would be to install the spring. The way you're gonna install the spring is you're gonna have to remove this nut right here. But before you even remove it, that's what I used to hold on to the old spring. That way it doesn't jump out when you loosen up this top bolt, this top nut. So the way you're gonna do it, you're gonna use a 15 to hold this, and you're gonna use an Allen key to hold on to this so it doesn't spin at the same time. Once you do that, you just install it the same way you removed it, and we're gonna go ahead and assemble it back to this back to the way it was. Okay, back to you with more. Alright, so when you try to install it back, you're gonna encounter these 2 bolts down here that are not lining up. This is gonna be more over here. It's not gonna be lining up with the hose. Now I tried pushing it with my hand in, and it's just impossible. So I did a little hack. I used a strap. I strapped this thing, and it's holding onto this back metal right here. So it's like kind of back up so you can see a little bit. And then I just started cranking it so this can be pulling that way, and I can line up the hose. That's how you can get it to line up.